The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, there's an NFC fighting store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action, Levis. Taking a shot on the first play. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Chicago.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Give now to Benson. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Back to return this, Naheem Miller-Hines. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Let go.
They take the handoff, now Richardson. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get it. Steady.
Richardson. That's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. The ball is loose, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing again, Richardson. Jump off caught by his back. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Back at the 42.
They'll throw again, Richardson. It's a screen to Barkley. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 by.
Richardson to throw again. Dumps it off to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 10-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commander's ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Ready? Bravo 80. Ready?
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders finish up their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. To Benson to start the drive. He'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 5 at the 29-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. They send the tight end in motion left. Give on second to Benson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? They did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Tag! Ready? Get blocking. 18. Ready?
To throw, Richardson. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Ready? Let's go!
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. Now all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Hurt. 19, back to 60. 18, 5 in.
Third and long for him here. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Well, third and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go.
First down, all right with Barkley. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. There's Kenny Clark on the tackle. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
To the air on this first down. Richardson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action with Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders hoping to break this tie before the half. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Barkley underneath. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this one had a great chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. On the gun, Levis. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Nicole Hartman now on the return. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Rig alert, rig alert. 19, Mustang 19.
Third and long, it's Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Back to return this one is Tyreek Hill. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Levis to the air now. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Hey, come on.
Here's Levis. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's got room to roam. Racing down the left side. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Like 13.
And again, it's Levis. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. It's Levis once more. The back's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
21. Commanders 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. 68. Cowboy 80.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on. 19 type. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they were considering going for it, Brock, but I think this is going to kill that idea, and this is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Benson on 1st and 10. He's got to gain his 6th there. Roquan Smith there, doing what he did his first 4 NFL seasons with the Bears, shutting that play down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second and 3 now. They've got a man in motion. Man in motion out of the slot. Back to Benson here on second. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this player doesn't look out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Now Levis. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Like 46, like 46.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
They send the tight end in motion.
Hey, I'm back. I'm back.
It's caught left side by Hill. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cole Hartman on the return. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Top low, A-tip. Get it.
Here's Richardson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Hit. Ready.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be third and 5 coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Go.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. And this one doesn't go far.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
On the set.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey. Check go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He's got it to his running back. Still going inside the 35. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Commanders with it, facing the end of their postseason as they trail. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Juan Martin with the pick. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Levis. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, an assist to their punter on that one, Brock.
I'm glad you said that, Kate. Absolutely right.
Because it was that kick that set up the chance for that immediate safety.
How many times do we sit with coaches over the course of the week and we hear it all the time? Mirroring that defense and special teams. It can be game changers. And you don't know that play in any NFL game that could turn the tide. Well, we got to see the defense and the special teams marry together, and now we'll get to watch the offense take possession.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 28 out of that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Come on.
1st down throw here from Richardson. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Washington.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
Okay,
it takes
ready?
a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
Once more now. It's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st
Ready.
down. 1st and goal at the
Now throw again, Richardson. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. When you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That that one right down the middle.
16.
And the Commanders shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Mo. 40 arena.
Slot man motioned over. Now begin this drive with Benson. And the power play up the gut will result in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Levis. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Forced out to his right. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hand off to Benson from the gut. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
He's across midfield.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Levis. Has it in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
24. And 18.
Defenders there to bring him down.
Stop short of the goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's Benson again. And he's stuck for a loss again, this time at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
49, and 18.